What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in today's video we're taking a look at the best ways to farm Parallax Trajectory. It's the key currency for Season of the Lost, so if you want to find out the best sources to get your hands on it, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Just over 70% of the viewers on the channel aren't currently subscribed, so be sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to make sure you don't miss an update. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now before we jump into the meat of today's video, I want to first invite you all to the Jarv Community Hub. This is our fast growing community Discord with nearly 7,000 incredible guardians. So if you'd like to talk about Destiny, share your god rolls, or just get fire teams together to get things done, especially with crossplay now active, then be sure to jump in. It's available to absolutely everyone. The link to the Discord can be found down in the video description below. Now alongside the launch of Season of the Lost, Parallax Trajectory is the new currency that was introduced in Season 15. Now the currency itself is used to either purchase or upgrade a number of items, but there aren't too many sources in the game where you can earn it in substantial amounts. Now at the launch of Season 15, Parallax Trajectory originally had a cap of 1500, so you couldn't carry any more than that in your inventory and it wouldn't stack either in your Postmaster. Now with all the community feedback, Bungie has made a change and have increased this cap to 3000. Now the reason this is important is Parallax Trajectory is used to convert umbral engrams, also upgrade your Wayfinders compass, but also open Wayfinders troves at the end of the brand new activity this season, the Astral Alignment. Now even though Astral Alignment is the new seasonal activity, you can't earn this in large quantities in the activity itself. Now in previous seasons there have been upgrades on the vendor that may help increase the amount of currency that you earn in any particular season. Now there aren't too many that you can find on the Wayfinders compass, but there are certainly some upgrades there to help you along the way. Now Parallax Trajectory is very similar to the currencies that we've seen of previous seasons. If we take a look at Season of the Chosen, for example, we had Cabal Gold that we had to earn through the Battlegrounds activity as a way of upgrading our Hammer Approving for that particular season. And then for Season of the Splicer, we had to earn decrypted data fragments from pretty much any activity in the game as a way of unlocking and upgrading our Splicer Servitor, as well as decrypting umbral engrams. So that's a good look at what Parallax Trajectory is, why you need it, and some of the reasons why you should probably be looking at farming it, especially with the increased cap, but also due to the fact that it's needed for every upgrade or purchase that you want to make for Season of the Lost. Now with all that information in mind, what are the best sources for farming out Parallax Trajectory? Well, you can earn this passively by just playing the game in any activity of your choosing, and you can earn up to 3 of the currency by defeating either guardians or mini bosses in any area. Now when you consider a tier 1 umbral engram in the helm will cost you 150 Parallax Trajectory to decrypt, naturally relying on kills alone is far from optimal. Now alongside getting kills, you can also earn 30 Parallax Trajectory from Ascendant anchors. Now these update upon each weekly reset and will appear on various destinations throughout the season. Now a thing to remember is if you're already at the Parallax Trajectory cap, which is now 3000, any Ascendant anchors that you pick up won't grant you any additional currency. That currency will be lost, but any Ascendant anchors that you do pick up will still contribute towards any seasonal triumphs. Now with triumphs in mind, I highly recommend that you complete where possible the seasonal challenges, which will grant Wayfinders compass upgrade points. These will help unlock additional abilities and rewards, some of which provide additional Ascendant anchors, but also allow you to earn more currency from direct kills anywhere in the game. And as you can see from my Wayfinders compass, some of these cost 400 and even 600 Parallax Trajectory. And as we unlock more rewards and abilities, this cost will only increase. So be sure to use any Parallax Trajectory that you have on your Wayfinders compass before you start opening Ascendant troves or even decrypting umbral engrams. Now some of the best sources to earn Parallax Trajectory is in fact in some of the previous season's seasonal activities. This can include things like the Override, Expunge, Wrathborn hunts and even Battlegrounds. All completions of these activities will grant you a certain amount of Parallax Trajectory. Now the main seasonal activities such as Wrathborn hunts, Expunge, Override and even Battlegrounds all provide 100 of this currency upon a completion. Now if you're weighing up the time versus reward investment, then the fastest activities out of that list are quite easily the Expunge missions and even the Wrathborn hunts back from Season 12. Now what if you didn't purchase any of the previous seasons and don't have access to those seasonal activities? We have to turn to the regular playlist activities, and you do also receive 100 upon completing a Gambit match. Now Gambit is very much the Marmite inside Destiny 2, you either love it or you hate it, but either way, whether you're farming out the Ascendancy rocket launcher with a Gambit rank boost next week, you could also be earning yourself plenty of Parallax Trajectory. But as we said before, if Gambit isn't really your thing, then another great alternative is jumping inside the Crucible. Now you can jump into pretty much any playlist inside the Crucible, even when Trials returns on the 10th of September. Team Scorched is also back next week and is one of the fastest game modes in the Crucible Rotator. So if you're looking for short matches and also big gains when it comes to Parallax Trajectory, you can earn 100 on a Crucible game completion. Now if Crucible really isn't your thing and you're still not a big fan of Gambit, then this leaves the Vanguard playlist. Now regular playlist strikes will grant you 150 Parallax Trajectory upon a strike completion. Naturally, strikes can take longer than a regular Gambit match or even a Crucible game, depending on whether you're matchmaking or whether you're running with a fire team. Now you can improve on this 150 by running a Hero Nightfall. This is once again match made and will earn you 170 Parallax Trajectory in return. The key thing to remember here, as well as earning the seasonal currency, you're also gaining opportunities to earn end game upgrade materials, as well as one of the Nightfall exclusive weapons in a given week. But if you up the difficulty further and run the Legend version, which is still match made, you can earn 190 Parallax Trajectory for every Nightfall you finish. This week has been the Lake of Shadows, which is one of the shortest Nightfalls in the entire rotation, and even with a match made team, you can get this completed in under 6 minutes. So not only are you getting even more end game upgrade materials, you have a chance of exotics, as well as the Nightfall exclusive weapons once again. Now with all these sources in mind, where you can earn Parallax Trajectory, in fact one of the best and most efficient methods is in fact public events. Now these can be activated on any destination inside Destiny 2, with the European Dead Zone having public events available pretty much all the time. Now with crossplay active, there are loads of Guardians out in the wild doing exactly the same thing. Not only are they looking for Ascendant anchors, but there are plenty of Guardians around to help you finish public events. Now a regular public event will grant you 75 Parallax Trajectory for very little effort. And as we know, if you burn through a public event, you can do this in under 60 seconds. However, if you can make that public event heroic, then you have an opportunity to further improve your return. For every heroic public event you can complete, you'll earn 88 Parallax Trajectory. You'll also gain an extra 3 for defeating the boss at the end of the activity. Now the great thing about public events is you can do these solo or as part of a fire team, but if you want to be most efficient and earn the currency in the shortest time possible, then I highly recommend running heroic public events as a solo Guardian. By running these events solo and completing them as quickly as possible, you're opening up the opportunity to allow you to double dip on these events. Now double dipping is when you reload into the area that you're already in the hope that you connect to a different group. If you were able to complete your public event faster than any other server in the same area, then you have a very high possibility of joining the same public event you just completed. And as long as you're able to interact with that public event, you'll also be able to gain the rewards from that event too, meaning you can get anything from the chest, but more importantly, an additional drop of Parallax Trajectory. So if you can time this right, you can earn up to 190 Parallax Trajectory in little over 2 minutes, making heroic public events by far the most efficient way to earn Parallax Trajectory in Season 15. So there we have it guys, a good look at all the best sources to earn Parallax Trajectory in Season 15. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.